except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it make a traditional Victorian? I don't know. You didn't let me finish reading the question. Hey crew, welcome back, and today we are playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. I have never played a dating sim, but I thought it'd be fun since it's that time of year. You know, it's about love and finding love, and so I'm going to be trying out some different games for the next couple of weeks. And this was the first one that I saw that I thought, this seems interesting, so let's try it out. I'm excited. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. What the? Okay. That is so annoying. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Okay. Smack the clock. Shut that thing up. That is the most horrible alarm clock I have ever heard. That is horrible. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Okay, but the alarm went off. I don't have time for wandering. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Yes, you don't have time for this. You'll need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit thinking about the future. Which one would I do? I think I would do one. Like, realistically, I'd do one. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Yeah, that's what I would try to do, honestly. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing, okay? I love a nice warm biscuit, little butter, little honey. Okay, I love how they added a little steaming. Yes. Okay, anyway. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. That's too long of a name. I'm gonna be messing that up all the time. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, she's cute. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Yeah, she's so cute. Okay, this is Miriam. Good morning, Jazzy Boo. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, look at her face. Oh. Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Aw, see, W friend, that's what you do for your friends, you know? You boost them up. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, wow, that's fast. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. That's very fast. Wow. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. No, don't do that, Miriam. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I would I will pep talk her. Remember last month when you saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. Okay, maybe this wasn't a good idea. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Okay, see? Yeah. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Look at her little face. She is so cute. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. That is so cute. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. Oh, good, good. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. That's right, rock your bangs. They're cute. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. They are a little uneven and a little jagged, but that's part of her charm, you know? I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Okay, who's playing with me? Who's testing me today? Who's testing me? Okay, say hey. Yes, is right, Miriam. That's right. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Forget her. She stinks. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. What kind of insult is chicken shins? Lame. You leave Jazzy Boo's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. That's right, Miriam. That's right. W friend. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh my God, I figured that because I was like, what is this name? If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Thank you. See, Miriam, that's a good friend right there. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. That's right. That's a weird insult. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van, the man. What are these names? Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem. Van, you rang. Oh my gosh. You can just tell this dude's full of himself. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Look at the outfit he's wearing. It's giving JoJo, right? Isn't it giving very JoJo? Look at the hair. It's like a star. And then look at the dress and like the posing. It's very JoJo to me. It's very JoJo. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Oh my gosh. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. That's hard to do. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. That's right, Miriam. Tell them off, Miriam. I appreciate you. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, okay. What was that? Okay, so his name is Pop? Okay, that's nasty. You just pooped? You pooted, you nasty. Oopsie. Don't cry about it now. I think it's broken. What's broken? You pooted. Did you poop? You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Okay, kid. Okay, kid. I think you mean thank you. Okay, correction. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Okay. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. What is this? Oh my gosh. It's hilarious. Hi, Pop. I'm Jazzy Boo. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it me or is he kind of cute? Girl, stop. Stop. No. I think it's just you, okay? Yeah, it's just you. He is not, no. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Oh, he is cute. He got a little spatula in his mouth. His name is Sprinkles. That's so cute. Okay, now, quiet down, everyone. Oh, Sprinkles talks. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. He's the head instructor? Wow. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What a cute dog is our professor. What? I said that all wrong. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Okay, Pop, no one asked you. And then he walks in. Okay, look at him. Okay. You are immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. That is so funny. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Why am I saying it all excited? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Okay, so now Harland. Okay, I want to say Colonel Sanders, but his name's Harland. Harland, please call me Colonel. Okay, so I'm calling him Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. That is so funny. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Oh, here come Ashley. You know she hating. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. Oh my gosh, her clapbacks are horrendous. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Okay, Van, that wasn't good either. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. That's right, Miriam, okay? Power up, Miriam. Look at her, she powering up, okay? She got that Dragon Ball Z aura. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? That's right, they're weird. Besides, when Jazzy Boo sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay. I appreciate you, Miriam, but we didn't need all that. That's not needed. Okay, yeah, I take a moment to clean myself up. Okay. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Okay. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. That's so cute. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! That's messed up. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkle is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh my gosh. This is Clank. No. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh my gosh, and I was all sweaty. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Okay. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Let's see, we have a beef treat, a rubber ball, and a chicken snack. Okay, but a rubber ball is not a snack. That's a toy. That's not a treat, right? Beef or chicken? I don't know. I don't think a ball is gonna work, but I would think maybe a chicken. Well, I don't want to insult him though. What if I insult him? But a ball might be insulting too. And he maybe a chicken snack? You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Okay. Maybe this is a good move. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats flavors on them at all times. That's right. Don't be mad. Don't be mad because I made the right choice. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to make your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Miriam. Hey, Jessie Boo, there's still a seat here. Okay, she saved me a seat. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested. Okay. So obviously my character has a little crush on the Colonel. Should I sit next to my friend or next to Colonel Sanders? Two good options, but which one will you choose? I don't know. Should my first move be like in class, sitting next to Colonel Sanders? You know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to just be bold and sit next to the Colonel. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. I guess. Thank you for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it to the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Why are you pop quizzing us like this? Why? Yay, a pop quiz about me. What? No, your name is Bob. Okay, your name's Bob. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Okay, that's not related. That's not related. I don't, what? And these answers, it says, doesn't matter at all, extremely, looking at you, Pop. Meh, depends. No, you don't wash your hands all the time. That's nasty. You gotta wash your hands before you cook. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk, night vision goggles, or a feather. What are these answers? That's right. Well, yeah. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A meat tenderizer, a comically oversized... Well, I'm sure they mean a spork, though I can't stand a spork. I don't like those. I hate a spork. I think they're terrible. They are useless. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. What? A pancake that looks like a silly face. What food is best for a broken heart? I'm gonna say number 1. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right. He's the best boy. That's right. Yeah, I got a perfect score. I know. I got a 5 out of 5. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally. You tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Colonel. Hot diggity Jessie Boo. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. It is pretty. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Did you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Who is this kid? Why is his name Student? He doesn't even have a name. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness, you see. I was Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Oh, I'm sorry, student. Colonel just popped in. All eyes on Colonel. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Sorry, student. It's about lunch. That takes priority. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. Shh. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Oh, it's chicken. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Okay, he's not giving away the recipe. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. You hating, Van? You hating. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? That is a terrible, they got the worst, just terrible comebacks. It's terrible. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Okay, I can't even call that a burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Okay. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman would fry chicken so tender. What? Okay, Ashley, you know what? Look, my character likes him, okay? So you have to back off. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. I knew that's what was happening. I knew it. Oh, please. Look, Van calling you out. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Okay, that face is crazy. It's crazy. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Let's see, okay. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. We can go with number 2. This is about love. We're going to number 2. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with the Colonel Sanders. Okay, with the Colonel. You approach Colonel Sanders. Let's do it. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for our fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Huh. How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. I just I just noticed the cane with the little chicken on the top. What? It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Look at his face. He looking real dirty at me. Why is he looking all like that? Okay, don't give me the snotty face. That's unattractive. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know, what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw.
You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use, and then they covered it. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. And I can't see it still. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you are not even sure where you'd get some of it if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at all the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Okay, let's see. Nudge him to show your own strength. No. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. No, I think be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Yep. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Jazzy Boo. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Okay. Look at that. Okay. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. All right, Miriam. Miriam's excited. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You'll be fine. Take a breath, Miriam. Take a breath. You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Oh, I know what they're going to do. I'm going to have to pick between Miriam or Colonel. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. No, I'm not being a good friend. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. No, I don't like this. I don't like that. Want to be my partner?
Aw.
Sure, Jazzy Boo. I'll prepare our station. No, I feel bad. No, I would have picked Miriam in real life. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, partner. New partner. Oh no, I'm not doing the clank noises. Like I don't that don't even make sense. Beep boop. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Oh, don't be sad, Miriam. Look at Miriam. They want to be partners with you. I'm sorry, I'm not being a good friend right now. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I'm thinking Bob. It's better than a machine, so we're gonna go with Pop. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh, I'm sorry, you're crying. Oh no, don't cry. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. Well, I would hope so. You're at the school, okay? He holds up a bandana, and without a bandana, it says banana. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Oh man. Oh, he's weird. All right, he's a little odd. He's a little odd. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. Yeah, she's very nice because that's gross. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Sorry. I thought y'all get along well. You thought he was a cute little thing earlier. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea? Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Let's see. What are our options? Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and if you don't need to cook it, you don't even need to cook it. It looks like the Colonel makes more like dishes that will be more like homemade. So I'm thinking we kind of follow suit and say grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sander casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Okay, let him go get the potatoes. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Don't be a hater, Ashley. Go on about your business, okay? Don't be a hater. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. That's right. Tell her. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. He's not your man, okay? I still got a chance, okay? He's not yours. Did someone call for me? Okay, that's your man, okay? This dude, okay, Jojo, that's your man. No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Jazzy Boo's dreams, they're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Look at him. You'd have made him cry. She's such a hater. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Yeah, old friends and In quotations, because they're not my friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? No, we still working in a duet. I don't know them. Actually, no. It looked like Jazzy Boo was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Ooh, she get on my nerves. I'm not like her. Not even a little bit. I'm going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up on my level. Huh. Doubt it. Oh my gosh, man, that's such a hater. Okay, look at the Colonel's face. He's like, what is this? Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Ooh, I don't like her. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. No, it doesn't. No one likes you. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel. If you don't watch out, well, girl, forget it. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. What? Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back. Ooh, she does always have my back, and I don't want the Colonel getting involved. No. Let's call Miriam. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it, looks back. Then, girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. That's right, Miriam! Yes, Miriam, my friend. And you know what? I'm so sorry, Miriam, that I didn't partner with you, but I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! Oh, I love, she is so cute. Okay, she got the power up. She's ready. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust. This, whatever that sound effect is supposed to be, I don't know. My skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Jazzy Boo is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Oh! Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor, it's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps. You know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hands. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Ooh! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Look at those potatoes. The mash looks good. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Look at it with the spork. It's so cute. It's funny. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? No! Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? No, he won't. Hold on right there, Jessie Boo. We do not waste food in the boom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh, okay. Don't worry, we're not gonna get into the mess. We're done, Sprinkles. We're done. Can I have potato face? Okay, Pop. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor. Okay, don't get me wrong, the food looks great. Do I need to eat it on a battle axe? No, I don't think that's required for presentation. But it looks great. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will look all on with envy. The student is weird. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Uh-oh. He didn't have proper safety food protocols. Ooh, too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him? What? No! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up by Pop's mouth. No, Pop, no! Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then it almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Wait, what does that mean? Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Okay. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Oh, because he's always eating stuff he's not supposed to. So he doesn't get poisoned anymore. That's funny. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Okay, you high stress job there, Sprinkles. Ghost of students. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. I'm so sorry. Seeing that you're shaken up by by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad, neon glow, and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not as a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Oh, that's so nice. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Yeah, especially because a semester's like 3 days? Colonel Sanders? Yes, Jazzy Boo? There's something I need to tell you. Oh, God. Bam Bam, why are you here messing up the vibes? Okay, he and I, we're figuring things out. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. What? Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Okay? And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. Okay. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. That is not who you are, Van Van. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. Yes, we can. Literally saw it. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. That's probably Ghost Student. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. No, you're not. What the heck is that? Spork monster? The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. What the heck is this? Oh, this is getting weird. Look at Van. Now he's quivering. You don't know what to do. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Yeah. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I'm attacking. Get rid of him. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Okay. Should I do? What would I defend for now? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Exactly. That's how I feel about it. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Yep. Spork Monster won't forget this. I don't care. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Good. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? We don't defend this time. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation, I guess? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utilitinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. Why? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. What the? Man. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. When am I going to get an ultimate attack? Okay, good. Thank you, Colonel, for stepping in. Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pie Power Pinch. This is so incredibly cute. Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Whoa. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Okay, spare the wretched beast. We could spare him. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Okay, good, don't come back. The spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. What do we get? It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Interesting. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko? Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, this game is so cute. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I might like Pop. She likes Pop. Oh my gosh. See, I made the right choice. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Wait, what? How is he telling stories about Colonel? Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? What? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Girl, what? But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? Okay, Miriam. All right now, don't lose your friend card. By being a hater, don't sound like you're hating. We definitely connected yesterday. Aha! Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. See? Okay, this is sounding real like insulting, okay? Sounded real insulting. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. Why? Why'd you tell her? A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. No, Miriam, we're not telling you nothing. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'm not sharing that with her. No, why is the option make up a fake ingredient? I don't want to lie to her. I just don't want to share with you. I would just tell her, no, I'm not telling you. Well, I guess I gotta make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it? It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you know that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, that means the Colonel might be coming. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. I'm gonna stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Jazzy Boo just gets really nervous around people they like. Oh, thanks. What? This is not helping. They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. What? She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients, bad. Summoning a demon, bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? That's terrible clapbacks. Okay, tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. This one. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. I don't care. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Oh gosh. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, it's just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Oh my gosh, Pop. We're playing, hee hee. They're not playing with you. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Okay, it's Clank. You say beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. He said womp womp. Oh gosh. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh my gosh. Look at you making him cry. Get him, Clank. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Good for you, Clank. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it might be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Girl, that's not what's happening. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't, honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. See, Colonel ain't worried about your drama. Maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Aw. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Okay, what? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to Sprinkles and is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Jazzy Boo, naturally this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Okay, we got a glass of water, a shimmering pepper, and a dog biscuit. Well, I'm not tasting a dog biscuit. A glass of water. Maybe a shimmering pepper? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Uh-oh. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Oh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... I'm going to cough again. Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Okay, so demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go with like. You know what? We're gonna go. We're gonna do it. Let's go. You're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Jazzy Boo. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge red light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Well, thank you. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. Oh, Ashley, you know what? Bye. I will defeat you myself. Okay. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? What? I don't know. I didn't pick anything. I didn't get to pick nothing. What were you thinking, Jazzy Boo? Get your head in the game. I was trying to, but you didn't give me enough time. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. The herbs and spices. Ooh, excuse me. How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. That's right. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going on, it's time to alleviate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would you be great to harness that energy, so where does it come from? Small town you're born in. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Oh my gosh, the timer goes so fast. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling? I don't know, sizzling. Oh my god, I should have said silence. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Jazzy Boo. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it make the traditional victory? I don't know. You didn't let me finish reading the question. What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. This is not enough time to read. You were stranded on a desert island and the only one desert cookbook. Which would you take? Wait, what? A dessert. Oh my gosh. You are stranded on a desert island and only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? With only one dessert? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. Gondola. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? I barely have enough time to read the things. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose. You're really struggling to keep up. No duh. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. What? I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. No. You might not have any hands, but Jazzy Boo does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Okay, now he's side-eyeing me. Everyone's side-eyeing me. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Jazzy Boo, no! I put my hand in the mixer? But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh my gosh, come on now. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. Not in shame? You're not even gonna see if I'm okay? What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a complicated dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Jazzy Boo's injury. You see, Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Jazzy Boo to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Look at her. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the secret hidden within it. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. That is very fancy. Don't know what that's going to taste like, but looks fancy. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I'm just going to internalize. There's no need. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Why is this happening to me? Look at how the Colonel's looking at me. He's looking at me. Why? Oh my gosh. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run to the quad to be alone. Man, I'm having a rough day. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Okay, he hyping himself up. A lot. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon bow tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Oh gosh. Borko. It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Aw, monster problems. Am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you could find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Jazzy Boo, together I am sure we can defeat them. That's right. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. You got a nice place. It's nicer than my place. Okay, this is where we need to be hanging out at, because my place is garbage. Goodness. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. I mean, I don't know. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, both perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? What should I do? Maybe, you know what? Let's reveal it. Let's just be open. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Okay, it's very luxe. Look at the slaw. Not my favorite thing from KFC, I'm just gonna be honest. But you know, it looks pretty in this picture. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste and later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay, why not? You notice a very realistic stuffed bird sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been very important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on an item to discover more. Okay, what else we got? Look at this picture. Is this him as a kid? As a baby? Stop it. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee to the mustache combo he sports. You figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Must be. He's holding a chicken. Ridiculous. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? Tap on the item discover. Okay, let's see. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders. Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 11, 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? What? Tap on an item. Okay, I keep reading that part. I don't need to read it. Okay, first we're going to do all the other things. Take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ash of all my past careers and business failures." Oh, wow. Poor guy. What's this? A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... and we don't know. What else? Oh. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of students pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? No. Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and crack. You open the window a crack and the ghost of students is swept out with a breeze. What else is there? What's this? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of a comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Interesting. Okay. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken and drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Well, that's kind of neat. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This one. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Okay, let's see. Okay, the only thing left now is... You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Oh, gosh. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh, crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. You decide that now is your perfect moment and make a big move. Okay, what we're gonna do here? I think, you know what? We're just gonna be bold. I don't know. Should we just make a move, or do we like tell the truth, or just like tell him a lie? I don't want to lie. You know, we're just gonna go big. We're just gonna do it. Whoa. This isn't that kind of game. Oh, no, he got mad. Not that we blame you for trying, but still. Okay, we're back. Okay, we opened up the closet. We are getting the coat. We're about to put it on. Okay, and now he's caught us with the coat on.
Aww.
Okay, now we're gonna make a different choice. Okay, we definitely not gonna pick this because this will be game over. Okay, you know what? We're gonna fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Jazzy Boo? I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. We talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. This is so cute. This dream sequence is hilarious. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh wow, it looks different during the day. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. It's chicken and biscuits with butter. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Let's flatter him a little bit. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. Oh. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. What? Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get up to speed to tell you on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to my favorite shush house. I don't know what that means. But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's something people just say. What is that even referring to? That's what I said. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. Yep, she's gonna give me that support because she's a good friend, and that's what she does, and I support her. But I gotta start being a better friend. I feel like I'm not as good of a friend to her as she is to me. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop. What's swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right now. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Ooh. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Jazzy Boo, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse? And then no one said that. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Jazzy Boo, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Oh my gosh, you're so corny. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Jazzy Boo. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Okay, my bad. I stepped in. I should have just stayed out of it. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Jazzy Boo. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself about how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. I don't want to be messing with that book. Whoa, that's the book. It looks like bad news, because it is, and I don't need to be in it. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Why would I do that? That's dumb. That's dumb. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. Be a friend. Thank you. Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. No, they don't. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. What? No, don't do it after all. No. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I'm gonna wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Okay, so he's just being a dog. He's just being a dog. Terrence, I told you to never come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Oh, so the squirrel's name is Terrence. Okay. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Jessie Poe, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. What? I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. Oh my gosh. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble, and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Oh, Mom. Oh, Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. That thing is gross. There's an egg inside of it, y'all. There's an egg in here. And it looks like it's jello. And there's peas. That's nasty. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition, showdown, challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm mad. I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Okay. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes away the tears from her cheeks. That's so true. That's good advice. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. Oh, good. And I bet the professor dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, a lot of reading in this game, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. That is it. Look, see, I'm not even seeing the words right. There's been so much reading. This is it. The location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Jazzy Boo's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Jazzy Boo, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something very delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but the decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. No. I'm gonna fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it? You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it's probably start burning, and it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. It did look good. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That's it, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Because she makes little foods. That's cute. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend, faster blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rockin' roid. Not rockin' roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Not shallow personalities, but that's great. That's great. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-Del pressure point chicken cooking technique. Okay, that's terrible. I'm sorry, Clank. You need to work on that a little bit more. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. What? I don't get it. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Oh gosh. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Yeah, because I was like, was he about to self-destruct himself? What? As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You know what? We can't be worried about Ashley, okay? We got to focus in on ourselves. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's most certainly evil magic? No, I'm not doing that. No, Do it the hard way. That's what we doing. Who needs magic when we've got passion? That's right. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Jazzy Boo. Miriam notices too.
Aww.
And I've always believed in you, Jazzy Boo, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. That's right. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? Oh, tiny food? Short cook time. I'm actually done already, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Why?
Aha!
It's a secret ingredient. No! However, she doesn't know that you lied about the ingredient was made up, and where in the world does she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Oh no! It is I, Steve the Spork Monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I have to battle, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Huh, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. Oh! You know, I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I have fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, okay. You gotta go, Steve. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, give up, and drop out of culinary school. Drop out of culinary school? That's not an option. We're doing this. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Jazzy Boo, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. This dude will not go away. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Oh my gosh. I cannot get it together. But don't worry, dear Jazzy Boo. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed by your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been... I am doing way too much reading. Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Aww. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. It's tiny and cute. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those fine dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. I know, because I was like, it's tiny. How are we sharing? There's like barely anything in there. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Aw, congrats, Miriam. Thank you, Jazzy Boo, for helping me to believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn... What is an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar? I mean, it looks cool. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Why is he always doing like stuff that'll kill people? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? I mean, it does look cool. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Aww. Youch, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. No! I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Oh my gosh. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Okay, why did I read that like that? It's dejected. Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount what? I can't even read what that's supposed to be like. I don't know what he's trying to say. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by glass sugar, or sugar glass, I should say. I mean, it's a beautiful dish. Beautiful. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Hold on. Wait. She went through all that and she doesn't even want you to eat it? Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something? Jazzy Boo, I told you it's a display piece. Oh my God. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. Oh my gosh. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Thank you. Rage takes over Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. Exactly, just be yourself. You're mean. Yuck. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. It looks kind of good, though. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blown me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. Oh, he likes it. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. What? You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, Even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back into by in okay. You know, I apologize for some of the off and on reading. I've been literally reading for 2 hours. Like okay. My throat is getting hoarse. Like, this is a lot for me. But anyway, okay. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze up upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of school graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Yeah, it's cute. DJ Dog is in the house. Not DJ Dog. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Okay. For a moment, you actually believe them. But we know that may not be right. Not another haunting. Okay, student, go away. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. Yeah, go away. Student, I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Aww. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed it out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. I'm sorry, student. Just everyone been ignoring you the whole game. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Yeah, you got this, Miriam. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? We know who it is. We already know. Wait, what? It's Pop. I was not expecting Pop. I thought it was going to be the Colonel. It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. His dad is the dean? Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and oh, that says such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? Aww, he really does like Miriam. What an incredible turn of events. An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much more to do with my life. That's right. A twist on a twist. Good, you know what? Good for you, Miriam. You're like, I'm gonna focus in on me right now. So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie dokie. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing? I'm Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clink disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Yep, we should have known because the Sakura comes in. You know, the petals start coming in, the cherry blossoms. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Oh my gosh. The end? He gonna end the game with a promo. KFC promo. Okay. Okay. No, it's not the end. Okay, because I really thought that was the end. I really did. I really thought that was the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Jazzy Boo, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Look at his face. Look at his face. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Jazzy Boo. Wait a minute, he said after my 100th franchise, then he gets to spend a day with me? How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Jazzy Boo, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. You know what? That's a cool ending. I mean, it was like, it left the door kind of open, like, he's not necessarily my guy, but at the same time, it's like, oh, we'll do it together. Like, we'll ride out. We'll see where it goes. I guess. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. This was incredibly cute. This was incredibly cute. I did like this. Yeah. Look at him go. What?